Okay, students, what we are discussing, the important periodic properties, that is ionization energy or ionization potential. Okay, so ionization energy or ionization potential. What is ionization energy or ionization potential? Ionization energy or ionization potential is nothing but it's the minimum amount of energy required for the removal of an electron from neutral isolated gaseous atom. Okay, that minimum energy is known as ionization energy. Just during this ionization process, what happens now? The neutral state atom is converted into mono positive. Okay, means A is converted into A plus. Positive charge is increasing, means what will happen? Size will be decreases. Size will be decreases. So this is called first ionization energy. From A plus is converted into A plus 2 by removing of one more electron is called second ionization energy, like third ionization energy and fourth ionization energy, fifth like the sixth ionization energy. Those are called successive ionization energies. Successive ionization energy values are increasing. From second ionization energy is more than first, third ionization energy is more than second, fourth ionization energy is more than third, fifth ionization energy is more than fourth. Like those are called successive ionization energy values will be increases. Successive ionization energy value will be increases. Energy we are saying means that energy units means joules or kilojoules per mole or joules per mole, electron volts or kilocalories, like different units are present. Energy, those are the what are the units for energy? That is the units for ionization energy. So ionization energy means it is the minimum amount of energy required or absorbed. So this atom absorbs some amount of energy by loss of electron is converted into A plus. Means it is an exothermic processor, endothermic processor. Ionization energy process is a endothermic process. Endothermic process because it absorbs some energy. It absorbed by one energy and converted into A plus by loss of one electron. A plus absorbed by two energy, it converted into A plus 2 by loss of one electron. So that's why it is absorbed energy. Then the ionization energy process is endothermic process. For endothermic process, enthalpy change delta H is positive. Delta H sign is a positive. So the ionization energy is endothermic process. So delta H is positive. This is also very, very important. Okay, students. Now, this ionization energy, what are the important factors affecting the ionization energy? After discussing these all factors, we'll discuss this ionization energy, how it is various in groups and how it is various in periods. Okay, students. Now let's see how the ionization energy, what are the important factors affecting the ionization energy? The first one is atomic size or radius. Okay, if atomic size or atomic radius increases, ionization energy will be decreases. Okay, so the atomic size, ionization energy, IE. I am writing dark only, ma. Clear, Rani? Atomic size or atomic radius. The important first factor is atomic size or atomic radius. Ionization energy. What is the relation between ionization energy with respect to atomic size or atomic radius? It is inversely proportional relation. Okay. So what is that meaning for inversely proportionality relation? Inversely proportionality relation means the atomic size or atomic radius increasing, ionization energy value will be decreases. Ionization energy value will be decreases. That is one important factor. The second important factor is nuclear charge. Nuclear charge. See, nucleus having what is the charge of the nucleus? Positive charge. So more positive charge will be increases, means effective nuclear charge will be increases. The atomic size or atomic radius decreases. Then the ionization energy will be increases. Okay. So the nuclear charge. Wait, like this. Ionization energy is directly proportional to nuclear charge. This nuclear charge is inversely proportional to atomic size. Nuclear charge is inversely proportional to atomic size. That's why the nuclear charge is increases, ionization energy will be increases, and the atomic size or atomic radius will be decreases. Now the third one is screening effect. It is also known as shielding effect, screening effect or shielding effect. If screening effect or shielding effect, what is the meaning? The screening effect or shielding effect increases means the number of inner cells will be increases. Then the valence electrons are more protected from the nucleus. Then the valence electrons we can remove very easily. That's why the screening effect or shielding effect is inversely proportional to ionization energy. Okay. See, screening effect increases means brackets number of inner cells increases. Screening effect increases means number of inner cells increases. Then the attractive forces and the nucleus attractive forces on valence electrons decreases. The nucleus means positive charge. So the nucleus attractive forces on valence electrons decreases. Hence, ionization energy decreases. Therefore, ionization energy is inversely proportional to screening effect. Is inversely proportional to screening effect. It is very, very important. So the screening effect or shielding effect. Shielding means, so the screening effect or shielding effect is nothing but it is the protective action. Means the screening effect or shielding effect means the number of inner cells between the nucleus and outermost shell. It will be increases means the outermost shell electrons are highly protected, means more shielded. Automatically the attractive forces of the nucleus on valence electrons or outermost shell electrons decreases. Then the ionization potential will be decreases. Ionization potential will be decreases. So these are the main important three factors. And another very, very important factor is electronic configurations. So based on that electronic configurations and related questions, mostly they are asking in JEE and NEET examination also. So related that I will discuss few questions also now. Okay, these three understood? Clear? Anybody have doubt? Inform to me immediately. Abhay, Mr. Rani. Yes, observe. Shravana. Yes, ma'am. Okay, very good. So now the main important, one more important factor is electronic configurations. So how to write electronic configuration already we have studied in atomic structure chapter, the distribution of electrons in atomic orbitals. So there some important rules are there: Pauli's exclusive principle, half-bow rule, and Hund's rule. Among that, some exceptions also presented. What is that exception? Half-filled or completely filled electronic configurations containing atoms are more stable when compared to its neighboring atoms. So some exceptional, in order to get half-filled or completely filled electronic configuration, some exceptions are present in d block elements, especially for d block elements. Okay, chromium and copper exceptional electronic configurations we are studied. It is very important. Okay, let's see that. So based on the electronic configurations, how the ionization energy will be affects. Okay, the third one is, fourth one is electronic configuration. Okay, now electronic configurations means here mainly we have to consider two important factors. One is half filled or completely filled electronic configurations. Those are stable electronic configuration. That is half filled or completely filled. Completely filled electronic configuration EC, completely filled electronic configuration present that atoms are more stable. If the atom is more stable, then for removal of electron requires more energy. For example, this duster I hold it very tight with my two hands, means it is very stable in my hands. So if anybody want to remove this duster, means they must have to utilize more energy, then only it will comes out, because it is fixed, stable in my hand. For example, I hold this duster, it is very loosely, means just that valence electrons are very loosely bonded from the nucleus, means then we can remove this duster very easily. Required energy is very less. So the atoms are ions which are having, atoms are ions, whatever it may be, atoms are ions which are having half filled or completely filled electronic configuration is present. That is stable electronic configuration. Okay, the atoms are more stable, having more ionization energy, and more ionization energy. So, based on this half-filled and completely filled electronic configuration concept, I will tell you some exceptions. So, what is that? That is examples. Let's see. First A group elements and second A group elements. First A group, second A group, third A group, fourth A group, fifth A group, and sixth A group. Electronic configurations I want to compare. What is the general electronic configuration? Valence cell electronic configuration of first A group element, that is NS1. What is the general electronic configuration of second A group elements? That is NS2. Okay. Now, third A group elements NS2 NP1. Okay. Fourth A group elements NS2 NP2. Fifth A group elements NH2 NP3. 6th A group elements NH2 NP4. Okay, now I will compare that. However, in a period, ionization energy is increases from left to right. Means in a same period, second A group element having more ionization energy when compared to first A. Okay, it's very clear. Now, this I1, it is stable electronic configuration. Now this 50 A group elements also stable electronic configuration because it is half filled. Stable electronic configuration. So due to this stable electronic configuration, however, this first ionization energy I1 of second A group elements more when compared to first A group elements, and the second A group elements having stable electronic configurations neighboring third A group elements. That's why compared to third A group elements, the second A group elements ionization energy is more. For example, I will give you one example. Boron and beryllium and boron. Beryllium 2s2 boron 2s2 2p1. So that's why the first ionization energy of beryllium is more when compared to boron. Okay, and lithium is 2s1. That's why from lithium to beryllium ionization energy is increases, and beryllium having more ionization energy when compared to boron because beryllium has a completely filled electronic configuration. This is exception. It is important. Okay, so here one important exception what it is, from first A group to second A group in a period ionization energy is increases, but second A group elements first ionization energy is more when compared to third A group elements. That's a beryllium first ionization energy is more when compared to boron. That is very important. Why this exception came is based on its electronic configuration. Okay, now let's start. From third A group to fourth A group, ionization energy increases. Now you have to compare that fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now, in fourth A group element, I will take one, that is carbon, and here nitrogen and oxygen I will take. Carbon 2s2 2p2, nitrogen 2s2 2p3, oxygen 2s2 2p4. This is the outer shell electronic configuration. From carbon and nitrogen and oxygen, those all are in the same period. From actually, according to ionization energy in a period rule, from carbon to oxygen ionization energy should be increases. Okay, carbon to nitrogen it is increased. But what about the nitrogen and oxygen? The atomic size of oxygen is very less when compared to nitrogen, but nitrogen having more ionization energy when compared to oxygen. Why? Because of nitrogen having stable electronic configuration, half filled stable electronic configuration. That's why the first ionization energy of 50A group elements more when compared to 60A group elements. Compared to 60A group element. Okay? Clear? Next 7th A group element is present. Again it will be increases. Means fluorine has more when compared to oxygen. Okay, this is important order now. Understood? Anybody have doubt? If you know you understood this, I will discuss about the second ionization energies orders, how it is changing in second A and third A group elements. Zero group elements obviously they have more. 8th A group means zero group elements NH2, helium neon. It is completely filled electronic configuration is present in every period. The zero group elements are noble gases having highest ionization energy. Highest ionization energy, in that there is no doubt. Because they have completely filled electronic configuration is present. NS2, NP6. Okay? See last example, which is carbon, nitrogen and oxygen comparison I am telling. Means 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Generally, 4th year group elements means what it is? Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. In a period, the ionization energy must should be increasing like this order, I am telling. But it is not like, it is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because of this nitrogen having half-filled stable electronic configuration. That's why the nitrogen ionization energy, nitrogen means 50th group element. 50th group element ionization energies are more when compared to 60th group element. Now the correct order is carbon very less among the given these. Next oxygen, next nitrogen, next fluorine, next neon. See what it is? 50th group elements more when compared to 60th group elements. Yes, between 3A and 4A also same. 3A to 4A, however, it will becomes like this order. I will give you one complete order. Okay, now let's see that. So what I have said exceptions? Second year group elements first ionization energy is more than third year group elements. And similarly, fifth year group elements first ionization energy is more than sixth year group elements. The remaining it will be increases gradually. See, ionization energy order in second period. Correct? I1 and I2. Given elements. Okay? Now, for example, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. See, these all are in the second period elements. Second period elements. Okay. Now we have to find out its electronic configuration. So lithium is 2s1 outer shell electronic configuration. Beryllium is 2s2. Boron 2s2 2p1. Carbon 2s2 2p2. Nitrogen 2s2 2p3. Oxygen 2s2 2p4. Fluorine 2s2 2p5. So that ionization energies generally increases in a period left to right. Ionization energy increases in a period left to right. Means this is the correct ionization energy order, but some exceptions are there. If any atom having stable half-filled or completely filled electronic configuration is present, its ionization energy is more in surroundings atom. Means beryllium Beryllium has stable electronic configuration should be more when compared to boron. So that's why ionization energy order. Lithium, boron, beryllium. Next carbon is same. Now come to this nitrogen. Nitrogen is more when compared to oxygen. Means hydrogen and fluorine. This is the correct ionization energy order of first ionization energy order. Okay. Now let's see that I2 second ionization energy order we need to observe. What is second ionization energy order? Means first ionization energy order means the neutral atom is converted into monopositive. Second ionization energy order is nothing but monopositive. One unit positive charge containing atom is converted into dipositive ion. Means Li plus, Be plus, boron plus, carbon plus, nitrogen plus, oxygen plus, and fluorine plus. Now let's see their electronic configuration. It is 2s0 means 1s2. Lithium plus means 1s2 electronic. Beryllium 2s1. Next, it is 2p2. Sorry, 2s2. Next, it is 2s2, 2p1. It is 2s2, 2p2. Oxygen 2s2, 2p3. And fluorine 2s2, 2p4. 2s2, 2p4. No, don't actually align the correct order only written. This oxygen, this is the order which is completed. Don't think about this. Now I am trying to explain about the second ionization energy order. So the given elements order are written Li plus, B plus, B plus, C plus, N plus, O plus, F plus. Their electronic configuration is 1s2 for Li plus, B plus is 2s1, B plus is 2s2. It is stable. B plus is stable. And O plus is stable. So according to this, I will tell you one important relation. Second ionization energy of first A group elements more when compared to second A group elements. That is one exception. Next, second ionization energy of third A group elements more when compared to second A group elements. That is second exception. And the second ionization energy of 6th A group elements more when compared to 7th A group elements. So according to this, beryllium should be less. Beryllium is lowest, then Li plus, and then B plus. Next, here B plus is stable when compared to C plus. That's why. And here one more important thing is third A group elements more when compared to fourth A group also. So C plus and then B plus. Next, nitrogen and oxygen if you compare, nitrogen is less. And then F plus and then O plus. C means here second ionization energy of first A group elements more when compared to second A group elements, and third A group elements more when compared to fourth A group elements, and sixth A group elements more when compared to seventh A group elements. These are the exceptions. So the second ionization energy of first A group elements more when compared to second A group elements, and the second ionization energy of third A group elements more when compared to fourth A group elements, and sixth A group elements more when compared to even with seventh A group elements. That's why the second ionization energy is more for sixth A group elements when compared to seventh and fifth. Why means because of the stable electronic configurations. Yes, ma. This is true for up to fourth period. Note, if these exceptions true up to fourth period. This is true up to fourth period. Up to fourth period only these exception will come. Remaining fifth, sixth normally in a period increases left to right. Even the electronic configuration is not a major criteria. This electronic configuration will be effect up to fourth period. Now in a period left to right ionization energy increases. In a group top to bottom ionization energy decreases. So the highest ionization energy in periodic table is helium. Lowest ionization energy is cesium, because the first A group elements has lowest first ionization energy and noble gases have highest ionization energy. That's why helium has more ionization energy, because the helium is stable electronic configuration and small size. Okay, so highest and lowest also we need to remember. Though this is about ionization energies. And the important thing is ionization energy in